welcome in to be our guest. And folks, we have something amazing for you today. This, ladies, listen up, because this is geared to you, professional women. And I have two lovely, lovely professional women here with me today, Tamisha Young, Angela Swarts, and we're just going to go right to you. We're going to talk about something that the Chamber of Commerce is doing in support of women in business. We have a great chamber here, and I'm going to start with you, Tamisha, because you're the development person there.
That's correct.
So there is an event coming up on the 22nd. I'd like to know how the Chamber got involved with this and what the mission is.
Okay. Well, the name of the event is called Conversations. It's where women can come together of all ages, careers, diversity, and talk about things that are pertinent to women. The Chamber saw that there was a need for women to network on a certain level within each other. And so we came together and we, with a concept called Conversations, where women sit around the table and they talk about things that are pertinent, like how do you advance in your career, about leadership, about things, work-life development. Those are the type of things that are talked about at the Conversations.
What kind of format does this have? Now, Angela, you are a woman in business.
I am.
So tell me what you like about this. How does this work for you?
I like it because it allows women to come together and have meaningful conversations about things that are real life. I think women are probably the best multitaskers of any species, and we're really good at taking care of everyone else. We're mothers, we're wives, we're bosses, we're Sunday school teachers. We're so many different things, and we focus on taking care of everyone else that sometimes we don't always do a really good job of taking care of ourselves. And by coming together for these conversations, we share ideas, we share best practices, and it allows you to walk away with information that you can put to use in your everyday life to help you have a better, more meaningful life.
I think that, having been a number of times and then now chairing the steering committee for this event, I have watched major results from this, because I think that we as women in business often feel like, gosh, am I the only person who's going through that?
Exactly.
Or, wow, I'm really alone here. And we're really not. And I think that when we come together, there are tables of 8, right?
That's right.
And this is set up well. Tell me quickly about how we do this with facilitators.
Well, when you come into the facility, you pick a number, and that number tells you what table you go to. So a lot of times with women, we kind of stay in our comfort zone, and we might want to come with our friends. But this way, you get to meet new people, and you sit around the table, and in that format, there's a facilitator, and that person kind of steers the dialogue and the conversation. There is a speaker at the actual conversation, and Leslie Sanders with Alabama Power will be the keynote speaker for this event, and she'll kind of kick it off. And from there, you take that conversation, which will be about leadership, and we'll talk about that. How do you become a great leader, and how important leadership training is for women. So that's pretty much the format of the conversation.
Well, I have found that we also encourage exchanges of business cards. And what is so delightful about this particular event, it's a lovely lunch. It is an awesome speaker. You don't get any better than Leslie Sanders as far as leadership and as far as examples of what women can do. And this is all done not with the premise of crashing through a glass ceiling or anything like that. It's done in a spirit of collaboration. Yes. And not competition, collaboration.
That's right.
Always the power is in the partnership, and we all have something to offer. I would love for you to tell me now, let's go back through this again, because this is important. No woman who has ever been to the Conversations Roundtable has ever left not being better than when she walked in those doors.
Absolutely.
And that is a tremendous tribute. And our facilitators at the tables make sure that everybody at that 8-person table has a chance to contribute and to talk and to be a part of this. We also have vendors, don't we? We have some vendors there?
Absolutely. Our sponsors are there to showcase their organization and give back to the community. And one other thing that I would like to bring out about the roundtable sessions is, I've attended a lot of network events across the course of my career, and this is more than just exchanging business cards and meeting some different people, because when you're at that conversation table of 8, you're having meaningful conversation and you're actually learning about these other women in our community. And you form friendships and relationships that carry on for, you know, every day thereafter. So if you're interested in learning more about our community and having those conversations, you need to come out on Thursday, October 22nd. We're at the Montgomery Country Club over on Narrow Lane Road. It goes from 11 to 1. Networking starts at 11. They'll kick the program off shortly thereafter, around 11:30. Is that right?
That's correct.
And
So-
if I want to come, how do I get tickets?
You can go to the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce website, and that website address is montgomerychamber.com.
montgomerychamber.com. Come on out to conversations, roundtables, and how much are your tickets? They're very reasonable.
That's correct. The tickets for members of the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce are $25 and $30 for non-members.
And that includes a lovely lunch at the Montgomery Country Club. This is not just trading things, chit-chatting. This is something of substance. Don't miss it. Thank you, and we will be right back.